welcome to the 2014 ATL Queensland Conference show. Trav, we are back on air to preview this year's action and should be a great year of competition.
Back by popular demand, Matt.
Not too sure about that.
No, we again, third year of the competition this year in Queensland. If it's any way to go about how last year's comp went, should be great again this year.
Looking forward to bringing some great tennis to you all and leading to the Australian summer. The competition starts on Friday night, the 21st of November at Shaw Park Tennis Centre. Get down there, it's on Shaw Road from 6 p.m. Get there early because car parking at Shaw Park is always tough during the ATL rounds. And firstly, we're going to preview the Toowoomba Tigers taking on the Tennyson Vault. And a new initiative this year, we should mention, there are mascots in board. So the Vault here and obviously the Tiger. Every team does have a mascot, which should be exciting, and we'll do some fun stuff with the mascots during the year.
Definitely all part of it, mate. Obviously all 6 teams. We'll have to try and maybe do a mascot race or something at one of the ties. I think that's going to be fun.
We will. My favourite mascot uniform so far is probably the Shark, which we will get on next week's show. Now, the Toowoomba Tigers, good side again this year, boosted by the inclusion in the men's division of Leon Frost and Josh Banks.
Yeah, again, Matt, they've with the addition of Josh Banks being a Toowoomba local, he's been over at college in America for the last few years, so obviously a lot of people don't really know how he's kind of playing, so it's going to be one of them surprise packets. Leon Frost, member of the Tennis Brisbane Tornadoes 2 years ago, runner-up, so not foreign to the competition, so it's going to Jack Yader as well, and Mark Richards, your younger brother as well, another Toowoomba local. Should be a great team.
Should be. They're going to find it going tough, I think, though, against the Tennyson Vault, who have got a great lineup, boosted by the inclusion of Caden Hensel and Michael Look from the Champion Chargers team last year.
Yeah, again, those 2 boys being from college tennis as well, UCLA, Tennessee, both very, very high backgrounds in team tennis. Obviously, you've got Ben Mitchell, Jason Kubler there as well, and JP Smith, who was a 4-time NCAA All-American singles double, so another tough team. They come 4th last year, definitely looking to improve on that.
They will give the competition a shake, that's for sure. The Tigers women, very similar lineup to 2013. They'll take on the Tennyson Vault. The Vault boosted by the inclusion of Emma Heyman, but also Isabella Holland back for another year.
Yeah, Tigers again obviously got Annie Donaldson, Ellie Ryan. I think they've got Emily Burns as well added to the roster. Emily's been doing quite well overseas in Europe on playing ITF Futures, but as you said, Matt, Vault are definitely going to be tough to beat on the weekend. Isabella Holland, Emma Heyman, great backgrounds again. Emma Heyman again, another American college player. So if those players are in form with Daniela Kovacevic, Sophie Letcher, Monica Waynett, it's going to be game set Nintendo, I believe, mate.
Our next lineup, and thank you to our mascots. We look forward to seeing you next Friday night in action, and we will sport 2 new mascots on our round 2 show. The Sunshine Coast Breakers taking on the Tennis Brisbane Chargers. Chargers, 2-time champion in the men's competition, and they look the team to beat again this year. They've got their fearless leader back, and he's in form. He just won the Bendigo Challenger, John Millman. Great to see John back in competition.
Mate, it's going to be great to see Johnny back. I know it hurt him last year to see the boys out there in Melbourne. He was obviously there for every tie. It's definitely going to be great to pull the Charger shirt back on, get out on the playing court. Again, consolidated their team there with Joel Lindner, Black Caviar himself, Rob Smeets, fresh off the win at Wynnum last week. Gavin Van Pepersville, and they've also added the Tennyson Vault captain Maverick Baines. So definitely going to be a tough team to beat. Breakers though, Matt, with their lineup, you know, Colin Patagill, Luke Harvey, a couple of good players have been playing well over Europe on the ITF circuit. Simon Merrin and Pat Flynn, doubles players, going to be
good side of the Breakers, but you'd have to favour the Chargers there in round 1.
Definitely have to favour them. 3-all last year. Chargers got them on a count back on a set, so I know Clint Fife will be looking to try and get the one back on Warwick there.
In the, I think the shoe is probably on the other foot. The Breakers women have got a great team this year. And they've added some really good young players in Olivia Gadecki, Shanning, Barr. They're going to be a tough team in 2014. They take on the Chargers also in round 1.
Yeah, Kayla McPhee as well, been doing very well, ITF Pro Tours. As you said though, they've got Olivia Gadecki, Shannon Barr, who did really well at the state championships, Rod Laver, winner, runner-up, Gabriella McLaughlin, runner-up as well. So very, very well-rounded team, and as I was saying, it could play, any one of them players could play between 1 and 4. So.
And they've kept last year's nucleus with Samadala Bonner, Natalie Rogers and Katie Lee, so really good lineup. The Chargers have been boosted by the inclusion of Tasmanian, who now lives in Brisbane, Anna Wishing. She'll certainly help their team.
Yeah, with Anna Wishing there and Alicia Smith playing, they're going to be tough at 1 and 2, tough for any girls to beat, especially with the format, first to 4, no lets, short drews. Anyone can beat anyone, and with Helen Parsons down the order, Helen's quite a very solid player as well.
Our final matchup see the home team, and we hope to see a great crowd down behind the Sharks on Friday night. The Shore Park Sharks men will take on the Beenleigh Blaze. I think this is the bumper matchup in the men's opening round. The Sharks, last year's runner-up, and the Blaze have been boosted by the inclusion of 3 really good young players in Mitch Robbins, Tom Fancutt and Brandon Walker.
Yeah, Blaze have got a bit of a mixture this year of youth and experience, obviously with Mark Draper, Johnny Stamanovic and John James there, as you were saying, with Andrew Corbett, Tom Fancutt, Brandon Walken. Very good team, and also Mitchell Robbins, who's actually leading our Queensland money race at the moment. Going to be a very tough team to beat, but the Shore Park Sharks, again, last year's runner-up, definitely got the experience there with Stephen DeWard, Akira Sandland, James Duckworth in their lineup as well. He's just fresh off a win over the Challenger in America, so going to be tough to beat if they get their team on the paddock.
And much like the Chargers in the men's competition, the Shore Park Sharks are 2-time champions, going for the hat-trick of wins this year. They take on, it's actually a rematch of last year's final, take on the Blaze in the opening round. The Blaze will be led by Australian Open junior singles semi-finalist Kimberly Birrell, but the Sharks have got a lot of experience all through their lineup.
Yeah, as you said, Matt, this is the 3rd year they've played each other in both finals, 2 years in a row, and the Blaze are definitely, the Sharks seem to be the Blaze's bogey team, and James will be getting the girls ready, hoping to get a win up on the board there. As you said, Blaze with Kimberly Birrell and Shannon Stamanovic, very, very experienced player there in Shannon. Going to be tough to beat, but with the Sharkies, really good team. They've been there before, they know what it's like to win. Nate DeBaines, Priscilla Hon, junior Fed Cup players. Olivia Tandramulli they've added this year as well, so see that one going the Sharks' way.
Can't wait for the action to get underway, as has been the case the last few years in the ATL. Activities for the whole family throughout each round. Audel Memon, former X Factor finalist, will be playing some live tunes from 6 p.m. at the Shore Park Tennis Centre. Dinner and drinks available. Also activities for the whole family at Kawana Tennis Club from 1 p.m. on Sunday, November 23. Can't wait to see you out there. Should be another great year of the Queensland Conference of the ATL. Trav, we look forward to seeing you down there.
Matt, really looking forward to it again. Should be a cracking season, if any. Last year's anything to go by. So, as I say, get down there, support your local team. Should be a great experience.
Thanks very much, guys. We'll see you on Friday night, the 21st, at Shore Park.